right, sports fans, we're ready here for Dolphins versus Panther. 1 o'clock kickoff start. We're getting ready here in about 5 more minutes. Please join in. If you haven't, I am live. Normally, my plans were canceled today due to the weather. It is bad down here, guys. We have thunderstorm, we have rain, flood, you name it. We have everything down here. But we are going to be here live with you guys today. Hopefully, the Dolphins pick up their second victory of the season versus the versus the Carolina Panthers, not Florida Panthers, because I was watching Florida Panthers last night. My apologies to that. See what happened when you do so many sports? By the way, great victory last night. Miami versus Florida State, 28-22. That was a good game last night. So, reactions and all that, well, later on tonight. I do have a new, hopefully. Thank you for joining in, everybody. Yeah, they were winning, but let me get up here and let me show you guys what I got. I'm doing this once the game is right here. Once the game is over, I do have a stay tuned after the game, post game live reaction, and I'm going to do that starting new. So let me get back over here to my official scoreboard today. So try to get everything fixed here while I'm here with you guys. So yeah, thank you so much, man. Go Dolphins, man. Big win last on Monday night, so hopefully we could get a second win today. So I can't wait. I'm excited for this game. And once again, fins up, guys. Yeah, Cleveland played earlier today. They fought their games, man. They played pretty well. I mean, you can't complain about them losing against Minnesota, but listen, I think the rookie quarterback did good. So, right, ready for kickoff. Probably you guys are probably earlier than I am. I'm actually later than you guys are. So, I'm waiting for kickoff here and ready to go. Yeah, the Brown game was. They were so close, man. A rookie quarterback. I mean, you got to give him credit. I mean, 21-17. They led 17-14, but they couldn't hold on. But hey, listen, he shows a lot of promise. I can tell you that for the future of the Cleveland Brown. And that was a Dylan Gabriel, who was the quarterback today, by the way. All right. Be sure when you guys come in, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. So, don't know if you have your kickoff yet, but I haven't had my kickoff. I'm waiting for the kickoff. So, once the kickoff comes up, I'll let you guys know. I want to thank Aquavale that's in here. Aquino is in here. Finn Spin, in and out. Guys, join the chat. It's going to be a good game. Don't fall asleep with the Panthers. A lot of injuries. Both sides of the ball. Miami, not as much as, Storm Duck is out. So, but I think we're going to be okay, man. All right. I'm waiting on my side. Don't know what happened to your side. Here we go again. All right, here we go. And you guys gonna have to apologize to me, man. The weather is bad down here. All right, I'm just waiting, guys. That's it, waiting for kickoff. Thank you so much, those guys that joined the chat. Everybody joined the chat right now. Everything's on commercial. Once the kickoff kicks off, I'll let you guys know once it kick off. Right, I'm waiting for this. Thank you so much, those that joined the chat. Waiting for the kickoff. Miami versus Carolina Panthers. Why do I got the Florida Panthers? Because they won last night. That is so funny. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, I'm having, I guess, weather issue, but here we go. Wow, we're still in commercial here. You believe this? I'm still waiting for my kickoff on my end. Sorry, I apologize, guys. All right, Dolphins going to kick off. Let me see. Oh, never mind. It's going to be the Panthers kicking off to the Dolphins. Here we go. It's a kickoff picked up at the 5-yard line. He's running up the middle. He's at the 20. Miami will start at the 27-yard line. So Miami gets the ball first. Right, here we go. Sorry about that. The game's about to start now, so hope I don't get no video issues. Yeah, let's go and win. You got that right tonight. Let's go. Here we go. Tua from the shotgun. One running back, two receivers, one man in motion. Tua step back and throws up the middle, and got the tight end, I think, and pick up about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Short pass from Tua Tagovailoa. So Miami start by throwing the ball. The first pass of the game. All right, 14:24 remaining. Tua back in the shotgun. One running back formation in the back. Two wide receiver, one to your left. One going in motion. There's a handoff to A-Chain, cut up the middle, and he picks up the first down. First down, Dolphins. First down, Miami. All right, 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Score 0-0, 13:43 in the first quarter. Tua back in the shotgun. A-Chain in the backfield. One wide receiver to your left, one in motion. There's another handoff to A-Chain, play fake, and he throws and drop. Number 30 dropped the ball. Alec Engel, he was wide open, guys. Dropped the ball. Wide open. It'll be 2nd and 10. Wow, Engel, how the heck you dropped that ball, buddy? He was open on the sideline. All right, 13:27 remaining in the first quarter. 2nd and 10. Tua back in the shotgun. One running back set. Now running back wing in motion. He's on the slot. Here's Tua back to throw. Great protection. He throws. Should be a first down by Waddle. Close to the first down. Yeah, Waddle with the catch for the reception down the sideline. 13:17 remaining in the first quarter. Waddle came back for that one. Good throw for Tua down the sidelines. They gave him the first down. They did. So 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. 13:01 and counting. Tua now is on the center. Ollie Gordon is in the backfield. To your right is Waddle. There's a man in motion. Here's a handoff to Ollie. Play fake from Tua. He looks, he throws, and he throws it away incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Had nobody open on that one. So Ollie Gordon was in the backfield. All right, there is a guess there was a flag on the plate. 2nd and 10. Something with the official. All right, guys, I am freezing up, man. I am freezing up here. 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins. 12:42 remaining. All right, now I'm having issue with my. All right, 3rd and 10 from the Carolina 14. Miami is in the red zone already. 3rd and 11. Something happened to my. See, I tell you, we having bad weather. So Miami's already at the at Carolina red zone. So sorry, I apologize, guys. I knew it was going to happen because we do have bad weather down here. So my signal is not going as good as I. Wow. Here we go. Miami saw 3rd and goal. Uh, Tua step back and he is sacked for 11-yard lost. So they're going to kick a field goal. It'll be a 43-yard field goal. The kick is up and it's good. Miami now lead 3-0 over Carolina. And there's a timeout with 9:03 remaining. Sorry, I apologize that, guys. I apologize. Don't know what happened. I mean, Tua got sacked right up the middle, man. Sacked. All right. Panthers get the ball back. 3-0 Dolphins. They were there, but they only managed 3 points. All right, waiting for the kickoff. Yeah, Miami's out 3-0. Waiting for the kickoff here, for the Carolina Panther kickoff here. So I cannot believe the weather is messing up my podcast, but that's okay. We're still here, so thank you so much, those that are watching the game. I appreciate you guys joining in. I'm hoping the defense tighten up here. get a turnover or something here. But I'm having bad weather on my side, so I apologize, guys, if I don't get you guys. Don't know why this is happening to me, but hey. All right, here we go. See what the defense could do. All right, 9:03 remaining. Dolphins lead 3-0. Steady for the kickoff right now. You gotta get credit for that kicker that we picked up. There's the kick, and the ball goes short at the 10. He's at the 20, and he cuts, and he's at the 30-yard line. That's where Carolina will start. First and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Here's Bryce Young, 60% completion, 150 yards, 1 TD last week against New England. So let's see what Dolphin defense, what kind of pressure they could put up to this guy today. All right, 3-0 Dolphins. Here we go. Young in the back. There is no running back in the backfield. He's on a shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 to your left, 1 to your right. There is a handoff, so they did put a running back in motion. Good stop at the Dolphins. Pick up about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Carolina Panthers. So good defense there. Good stop up the middle. Of course, remember, the Carolina Panthers not have Hubert. They're starting running back. He's injured. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8 with 8:29 remaining. Young at center. 1 running back. 2 wide receiver. 1 to your left, 1 to your right. Receiver in motion. Another play fake handoff, and he throws incomplete. Almost sack. Great pressure by the Dolphins. Great pressure. 3rd and 8. Great pressure up the middle by the Miami Dolphins. And that was, I think, Bradley Chubbs. Or Jaden Phillip. I'll tell you right now. Yep, that was Phillip and the rookie. Good play. And Zach Sealer. Good pressure up the middle by Sealer and Phillip. It'll be 3rd and 8. From the shotgun. Young from the shotgun. 4 receiver set. 3 to your left and 1 to your right. 1 running back. Dolphins showing blitz. Here they come. Here's the throw. He is wide open all the way to the 40-yard line. He was left wide open. Good protection. 1st down, Carolina Panthers. At the Dolphins' 40-yard line. Good throw by Young, by the way. I mean, good pressure protection. They really put the pressure in. I think Zach Sealer hit him as he threw the ball. So good catch. All right, here we go. 7:42 remaining. 1st and 10 from the Dolphins' 40-yard line. Young at the shotgun. 1 man in motion. Receiver to your left, 1 to your right. There's a pass down the corner for the. There's a flag down for the running back. There is a flag down. There is a flag down. The flag is on. Holding on Miami. Automatic 1st down. That was number 23, Jones was holding on number 17. All right, 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers with 7:21 remaining. They're at the Miami 35-yard line. Young at center, 1 running back in the backfield, 2 wide receiver, 1 to your left, 1 to your right. There's a handoff to the running back. He breaks a hole and picks about 5 yards. The hole closed in a hurry. So 2nd and 5 with 7:04 remaining. All right, here we go. Second and 5, the Miami 30-yard line. 3-0 Dolphins, 6:44 remaining. Young from the shotgun. Man in motion. One running back to you in the backfield. There's a play. Oh, he is sacked, and he's fumbled the ball. Recovered by the Dolphins at the 39-yard line. Bradley Chubbs with a fumble. Defense came to play, buddy. Defense. Fumble. Recovered by the Miami Dolphins. Good play by the Dolphins. Good pressure by the defense. Bradley Chubbs with a fumble recovery and a sack. Dolphin has the ball in good field position at the 39-yard line. Actually, 41-yard line. So, there you go. Dolphin defense showing up right now with a turnover. Let's go. Wow. Good hit by Bradley Chubbs on Bryce Young and forcing the fumble and recovering the ball. Now we need a touchdown drive here, guys. Get a touchdown drive. Miami up 3-0, and there's a break at the action. Good play by the Dolphin defense. Got to give them credit. Don't forget to hit the like button as you walk in the chat. Thank you so much, those that are joining in. It's going to be a good game. I do have a pregame, postgame after this right here. You'll see that once the game is over. I'll come back in and I'll give you all the statistics, the wrap-up, and everything for you guys. Dolphin up 3-0, guys. 3-0. Yeah, that was a good defense by the Dolphins. Pressure by Chubbs. Great pressure. All right. Here we go. I guess I'm ahead of everybody. All right, Dolphins, let's go, man. Let's get this one. Let's get our second W for the year, man. Man, what's up with all these commercials? I'm serious. All right. Here we go, boy. We were celebrating with the guys down the sideline. Great play by the Dolphins defense. It's all Bryce Young, man. Young kid. Here we go. Two at center, running back, A-Chain, and Ollie Gordon, two back formation. One back is on formation, and here's good play. Good field tackle. A-Chain, pick up about a couple yards. 6:24 remaining. If he would have cut the other side, he would have gone down the sideline. Great play by Bradley Chubbs with the sack. They said that he was down in the line of scrimmage. I think he picked up 2 yards. It's 2nd and 10. Take away this season, the Dolphins has taken away now all four fumbles so far. 2nd and 10, 11 seconds. Tua from the shotgun. Three receivers to your right and one to your left. One running back. There's a snap, and he give it to A-Chain up the middle for a couple of yards. That's it. It'll be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Pick up about 2 yards. So it'll be a 3rd down for the Miami Dolphins with 5:34 remaining. We need some play action pass here, man. I mean, Tua has great protection. Last time when he was in the end zone, he didn't, because they really rushed everybody. 3rd and 8. for the Dolphins, leading 3-0. 5:16 remaining. Tight end Waller in motion. Tua from the shotgun. The H in the backfield. Tua to throw. Wide open is. Ooh, did he got hurt? Yes, he did. Wow. We got a player down. First down, Miami, but the player is down. That's Waddle, by the way. Waddle just got hurt, guys. Waddle just got hurt. First down, Miami. And that was looks like his ankle. Waddle is still down on the field. And, well, he's walking out. He just got up, walking back to the sideline. So, 5 minutes left. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. But Waddle got banged up. That's one thing about Waddle, man. He is too fragile. I've been saying this all along. Love the guy, but he's too fragile. All right, Tua back in center. 1st and 10. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. All right, you got 1 man in motion, Tua in the shotgun, 1 running back in the backfield. Miami at the Carolina. There's the throw, and wow, good hit. Good hit, short pass. They're ready pretty well. Pick up probably 1 yard. Carolina read that well on the Dolphins. And he almost fumbled the ball too, by the way. That was number 80, our tight end. Pick up a 1 yard. 2nd and 9 from the Carolina. I'm gonna say 49. Number 17 is back on the field. There's a man in motion. There's Tua, handoff to A-Chain. He has a hole. He cuts up the middle and he cuts to the sideline and he picks up about 5-6 yards. It'll be a 3rd down and about 5 or 4. 3rd and 4 for the Dolphins. Good run from the outside of A-Chain. It was going to be like a misdirection, so they give him 3rd and 5. So they give him 5 yards on that, 4 yards on the run, and 1 on our tight end. All right, 3:33 and counting. Miami 3rd and 5 at the Carolina. Can they show the field? Carolina 39-yard line. Man in motion. That is Waddle. Tua from the shotgun. Quick slant up the middle. He drops the ball. A-Chain drops the ball. Golly, man. What's going on, guys? Drop the ball. That is looking without, running without looking. God, I don't believe that. He was wide open, guys. All right, here we go. 4th and 5. McDaniel's going to go for it. Incomplete pass for Tua. 4th and 5 from the Carolina 39-yard line. Miami's 3 for 6 on 4th down. Here's Tua. He throws. 1st down, Dolphins. Good throw to Waller down the sideline. Great catch by Waller. 1st and 10, Miami. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line of the Carolina Panthers. All right, come on. Let's go, team. Come on, guys. Come on. 1st and 10. 2:44 remaining in the first quarter. 2 in the shotgun. There's no running back. 3 wide receiver to your left. To your right and 1 to your left. Here's Tua. Back to throw. He throws in the middle. He has Waller. Once again. Oh, no. Yeah, that's A-Chain. No, that's Waller. 1st down, Miami. 1st down up the middle. Good catch by Waller. In the middle. Our tight end. 1st down, Dolphins. First down, Miami. Good throw by Tua. He threw a bullet up the middle. There you go. You can't get your receivers open. Get your tight end. Here we go. 1st and 10. 2:02 remaining from the 20-yard line of the Carolina Panthers. There's a man in motion. There's a handoff to A-Chain. He cuts up the middle. Picks up about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Miami Dolphins. 2nd and 7 with 1:46 remaining in the first quarter. Miami up 3-0. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1:31 remaining and counting. 2nd and 7. You got Tua and the shotgun. Waller, man in motion. One receiver to your left, one to your right. Tua looks. He looks. He's going deep down the end zone and is incomplete. He was wide open. Going for a Waller. He was wide open. Good play. Wow. Little short, but he was wide open. All right, 3rd and 7. 1:09 remaining from the 19-yard line of the Carolina Panthers. Here's Tua from the shotgun. He throws. Great catch. Waddle up the middle. First down. 1st and goal, Miami. 1st and goal with 58 seconds remaining. Good throw by Tua. Great catch by Waddle. Great catch. Great catch. All right. 1st and goal with 39 seconds. Waddle so far, three target, 3 catches, 34 yards in the first quarter. Here's Tua of the shotgun. A-Chain in the backfield. 28 seconds. Here's a handoff to A-Chain. He cuts up the middle, and he's short, and he's going to drop by a loss in the back. So we are going to go to the second quarter with Miami leading 3-0. 9 seconds left. 6 seconds. Actually, they're keeping the first quarter. They're going to get it one play off. Oh, there's a reverse. There's a play. And bad play, man. Bad play. Now we're going to a second quarter. I don't know what the heck was that for the Dolphins. Now we're going to a second quarter. That's a bad play for Tua. Give it to Washington. He was hitting the backfield for a 5-yard loss. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the probably 9-yard line as we come back after this. Don't know what Tua was doing or what kind of play McDaniel called there, but that was a bad play, guys. That was a bad play. All right. Waiting to the second quarter to start, guys. Miami up 3-0 going to the second quarter. It is 3rd and goal from the Carolina 9-yard line. They had gone backwards back to back on the last 2 plays. So let's see what Miami could do here. And they could punch it in. I hope they can. I could tell you that. Carolina defense playing pretty well too, by the way. Against the run. But Tua has plenty of time to throw the ball. He's been sacked once only. So that's the first sack we allowed in the last 2 games, by the way. All right, waiting for the commercial, guys. Waiting for the commercial so we could jump into the action. Well, Miami up 3-0 in the first quarter. Before we go halftime, I'll give you guys some scoreboard in the NFL. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal for the Dolphins. They got to punch it in, guys. This field goal stuff got to stop, man. Here we go. Can Tua throw a touchdown here to make it 10-0 Dolphins? 13 plays, 48 yards, 631 on this drive so far. All right, Tua from the shotgun. He stepped back, he looks, he throws, and that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown, Miami. They're going to review this one. They're going to review it. Touchdown. Touchdown, Dolphins. A-chain. They're going to review it. Oh, yeah, that's a touchdown. Wow, what a play by A-chain. Beautiful play. Touchdown, Miami. Waiting for the extra point. Here's the kick. It's up and is good. Miami now leads Carolina 10-0 in the second quarter. Great catch from A-Chain down the sideline. All right. Great catch from A-Chain in the corner of the end zone. Basically in the corner. Great catch. Good throw by Tua. Good throw by Tua. What a catch by A-Chain, guys. What a catch. All right. Can Miami defense get another turnover? Another turnover here for the defense. That'd be nice, guys. That'd be nice to go up by halftime by 24-0. Come on, man. Let's go, Vince. We're on commercial break, so if you haven't joined in, be sure you join the chat. Be sure you hit a like button as you come in, man. It's going to be a good game today, man. I got a feeling this is going to go. It's going to go the Dolphin way. Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Miami, 14 plays, 58 yards, 635. A-Chain, 10-yard catch for a touchdown. Tua, 7 for 9 for 48 yards and 1 TD so far in the first quarter and the second. All right, here's the kickoff. This guy's kicking short today. Picked up at the 5-yard line. He runs up the middle, and he is caught at the 27-yard line. That's where they're going to start. All right, here we go. You ain't lying. Let's go Dolphins, guys. Come on, defense. Another turnover here. Give us the ball back. Here we go. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. 104 total yards for Miami, 24 for Carolina. Young in the shotgun, two receivers to your left, one to your right, one running back. Here's Young. He's throwing, and he throws, and probably 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Carolina Panthers with 14:38 remaining. Defense is tightened up right now. I can see they're getting closer and closer. Tighter and tighter, putting that pressure up in the middle. So Young threw 2nd down and 6 with 14:23 and counting. Again from the shotgun, one running back in the backfield. Two receivers, one to your left, one to your right. And he's at center now. So there's a play fake. Here we go again. He's throwing. He's up the middle. And it's intercepted by the Dolphins. Picked up by number 29, I think it is. And he's going out of bounds. And it'll be 1st and 10, the Miami Dolphins. Woo, baby! Another turnover for the Miami Dolphins. Another turnover. Here we go. Another turnover for the Miami Dolphins. Miami get the ball back. This is it, guys. Defense. Defense win games, man, and win championships. That was number 29. That was, I think, Malik. Mika Fitzpatrick. Number 29. Defense came to play. Yep. To Fitzgerald. Now we need a touchdown here, guys. Tua back at center, get that touchdown. Go up 24-0 by halftime. Defense so far, 2 turnovers. That's 5 turnovers in the last 2 games. First interception, by the way, by the defense this year. The rest were fumble recoveries. All right. Wait, back to commercial. By the way, Denver and Philadelphia is tied 3-3. That's a good game, too. 2 great defense going at it in Philadelphia. That's my live game. That's my camera. All right. There's my intro, and I am looking for, that's my post game and live score. Huh. I'm looking for one that I said coming soon, but I guess I don't see that one on my side. All right. Boy, the Dolphins are enjoying themselves in Carolina. All right, here we go. Fitzpatrick with the interception. Miami the ball at the 49-yard line of the Carolina Panthers. Tua at center. H in the backfield. One man in motion. That's Washington. Here's a play fake. Tua looking, throw short, and there's a flag down. There is a flag down. Tua took too long. A-chain. Let me see what the flag is. He's going to be holding or either holding on the defense. Oh, offsides on the Carolina Panthers. So it'll be 1st and 5. Offsides Carolina Panther on number 95 Brown. All right, 13:53 remaining. Ball at the 45-yard line. Got a great interception by Fitzpatrick. Here we go. From the Carolina 45-yard line, two at center, one running back, two wide receiver left and right. Here's Tua back to throw. He's looking. He throws up the middle. That is his tight end Waller. First down, Miami. First down. Boy, that Dolphin first down, I don't like it. But here we go. First down, Dolphins. Dolphins now at the Carolina 25-yard line, 23-yard line. So here we go, guys. Turnovers turns into points. Here we go. Now we have Ollie Gordon in the backfield. Also A-Chain, two in the center. One wide receiver to your left, one to your right. There's a motion. Here's a handoff to Ollie. He cuts. He gets hit. Lost a couple of yards. Bad blocking up front for Ollie. So it'll be second down. Second down about 11. 12:40 remaining and counting in the second quarter. That was a bad block for number 30, Inglu. He missed his block. So Miami's up 10-0. Second and 11. They're at the Carolina 27-yard line. They lost a couple of yards. All right, here we go. Tua from the shotgun. One man in motion. Here's Tua. He throws up the middle, and that is caught by his tight end again. So it'll be that was Hill, tight end Hill. Good catch up the middle. That'll be a third down, about 4 yards for a first down. So 11:51 remaining and counting. Dolphins up 10-0. Yes, it'll be 3rd and 3. So they're short of 3 yards of the first down. All right, Joe, here we go. McDaniel's calling the play. Here's Tua from the shotgun. No running backs in the backfield. All wide receivers. He's going for the end zone here, guys. He's going for the end zone. Here's the blitz from Carolina. He throws. The man's wide open. That's Waddle. He's at the 5-yard line. Wow, what a catch from Waddle. First down, Miami. First and goal for the Dolphins at the 5-yard line. There you go. You turn the turnovers into points. Right there, the 5-yard line. Wow, man, he missed it. He was almost for a touchdown. Almost Waddle for a touchdown. Almost. Great catch. First and goal. Great catch, Waddle. All right, 10:56. First and goal. Here we go. Two running backs in the backfield. Here's Tua. Play fake. He throws in the middle. Touchdown, Miami. Whoa, my God. Wow, there you go. Touchdown. Touchdown, Waller. Here we go. There is no joke there, man. He found his tight end. There we go. That's the big guy we needed in the end zone all this time for Tua. There we go. Touchdown. There we go. Fins up. Yeah, baby. Here comes the extra point. And the point is good. Miami now leads 17-0. So far, I predicted. I got touchdown with Waller already. And now I need Tua to get a touchdown. And I already got A-Chain with a touchdown. So my prediction was good so far. 2 touchdowns. One for Waller and one for A-Chain. Good start for the Miami Dolphins in Carolina so far. In the second, up 17-0. All right, come on, Dolphin fans. Let me get this here. I'm trying to get all this here. Great start for the Dolphins, guys. Great start for the Dolphins. Wow, man. I say Waddle will have a touchdown. H ain't got a touchdown. So far, I mean, a Waller. So I need just Waddle to get a couple of touchdowns, and I'm set to go, guys. That is my pick. 35-17 Miami. So far, so good. Yeah, you know what's impressive? They put 17 points and they don't have Tyreek Hill, which is good. This is what the team has to play now and get together as a unit and try to get some wins here coming up with these games coming up. Wow. Waller's actually emotional, man. Yep. Let's go. I know it's early. Here comes the kickoff, and I don't know why he's kicking short today, but he's at the 9, 10, 20, and he is hit. Great special team tackle by the Dolphins. Man, they came to play today. And by the way, the Jets are losing to the Dallas Cowboys. 10-3. All right, here comes Young with 10:43 remaining in the second quarter. Can the defense capitalize with another turnover? Now we're going to have the running back in the backfield, number 5, and Young is going to be at center. Man in motion. Here's a handoff to the running back. He cuts. He has a hold. First down, Carolina. First down. Good hole up the middle. Pick about 11 yards. 10-28. Miami got to tighten up here, guys. See, they're trying to get a Dolphin weakness so far. 29 total plays to 8 for Carolina in this game for Miami. Once again, Young at center. One running back in the backfield. Dolphins showing blitz. And there is a movement, and that's going to be against Carolina. Offsides Carolina. Or illegal motion. False start. There it is. 5 yards back. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Panthers with 10:07 remaining. Both teams got all their timeouts. So, from the shotgun, one running back, 2 wide receivers. To your left, one to your right. There's a handoff to the running back. He cuts. He has a hole. He opens it up. And my God, he has a first down. What a hole, man. What a fake. 1st and 15. Good run with 9:39 remaining. This is where I'm worried about the Miami Dolphins. You got to stop the run. You got to stop the run. They're fighting that weakness so far right now. Pick up about 16 yards. 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers at the 45-yard line. Once again, at center. They're going to feed to the running back until Miami can stop the run. I can tell you right now. That's what they're going to do. They're going to feed. There's a handoff to the running back, and down he goes. Right there. Pick up a couple yards. Good play for the Dolphins. Good play. It'll be 2nd and 8. Yep. This is what the defense needs. They need to step up and stop this run, man. 8:50 remaining, 1st and 10. 8:45 and counting. Miami up. Look at that. Rushing yards. 33 for Carolina, 13 for the Dolphins. They're 2nd and... No, they gave him the first down. So he was short of the first down at the beginning. So 1st and 10. So here we go. There's a handoff to the running back. Good play. Oh, missed tackle. Missed tackle and a good hit. pick up about 5 yards. Wow. Dolphins are missed tackle now, man. 8, 11, and counting. Number 5, we just ran from the outside, pick up about 5 yards. So it's 2nd and 5. They had him in the backfield, man. Poor tackling, and once again, so they gave him 3 yards. So 2nd and 7 from the 49 of the Miami Dolphins. Young from the shotgun. Another handoff to the running back, and another stop of the Dolphins. Good stop this time. They stayed at home and they made the tackle. So it'll be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 or 4. Time of possession, Miami 15:46, Carolina 6.4 or 6:04. Here we go, 7 and 20, 3rd and 4. Here comes the defense. Young at the shotgun. There is 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide receiver to your right, 1 to your left. Young from the shotgun. Here comes the pressure of the Dolphins. Up the middle. He gets hit, and it's incomplete. Great pressure by the Dolphins. Great pressure. Dolphin came with a blitz. And I guess they're going to go for it. Wow, great hit by the Dolphins. Good pressure. And that was number 25. I guess they're going to go for it. 4th and 4. Yep. Carolina's going for it. 4th and 4 with 6:57 remaining. This will be a good stop for the defense. He's a shotgun, 1 running back, 2 receivers to your left, 2 to your right. Young back to throw, and he is running. Oh, my God. They had him. They had him, guys. They had him. They had him. They had him. There we go. And there it is. He throws it, and it's, great catch. Great catch, man. They had the sack. Great catch for the 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers. Wow, man. Almost had the sack, guys. They got the 1st down. I mean, you can't control that, man. Once you're running, man, and you're different speed, they had the sack, and they had to stop. Sometimes you overrun your block, but good play for the Dolphins anyhow. Good play. All right, now they're at the Dolphins 29-yard line. 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for Carolina. Young hands off to the running back. Good stop from the Dolphin defense. 6:05 remaining. It'll be 2nd down, about 8. 2-yard pickup for the running back. All right, 2nd and 8 from the Dolphins' 26-yard line. Young from the shotgun. 2 receivers to your left, 2 to your right. 1 running back in the backfield. It's a play fake. He throws, and he gets hit, and he picks up the 1st down. So it'll be 1st and goal for the 1st and 10, but it'll be 1st and goal for the Carolina Panthers. Good throw, by the way, guys. Good throw. So they're at that probably at the 15, probably 13-yard line. So 1st and goal for the Panthers. They can still get a 1st down here, by the way. All right, defense need to tighten up here. 1st and goal. Young at center. Here's a handoff to the running back. Boom! He's knocked in the backfield. Great play by number 44, Chop Robinson, knocking the running back for a loss in the backfield. 4:38 remaining and counting. Good play by the defense. 2nd and 11. .424 remaining. 2nd and 11. Young. From the shotgun, 1 running back, 2 receivers to your left and 1 to your right. Running back in motion. Here's a throw. He throws it. He opens, and he is out of bounds. Pick up about, I'll say 5 yards. So it'll be a third down. Third and goal for the Carolina Panthers. Well, good play, man. So third and goal. Third and fourth. They still pick up a first down here. Ryan's a motion pass, and it is a touchdown. Touchdown, Carolina Panthers. Great catch, man, by number 17. Touchdown, Panthers. Waiting for the extra point. And it's good. Wow. Great catch, by the way. Great catch. Yeah, we need to get that one back. You're in line. Great catch, by the way, but you can't complain. Miami up 17-7. So they got to get a touchdown back. Get the ball back to Tua. Run the ball and get back and make it 24-7 at halftime. All right, 17-7 Dolphins. Things on the 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter before halftime. If the Dolphins could drive it and at least get 3 points or get a touchdown here before halftime. Hey, happy football Sunday to you too. Woo wait. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Let's go Dolphins, man. Up 17-7 against Carolina Panthers. Only like probably 3 or 4 minutes left in the second quarter before halftime. And let's see if Tua could take it down the field and give him a drive here, and I'll go up 24-7 at halftime to have a comfortable lead. Thank you for the heart. Thank you so much. You have a blessed Sunday today. And don't forget, fans, after the game, I'll have a post-game live reaction about the game. So, all 3 phases: defense, offense, and special teams. And yes, we are live. This is going to be the type of break today. All right, here we go. Waiting for kickoff. That was a quick strike for the Carolina Panthers. Oh, there's a staff down at the sideline from the Carolina Panthers. That's why there's a break in the action. Hope he's okay. So we gotta wait till we come back and see what happens. Once again, I want to thank everybody that joined the chat. Don't forget, man, check out Aquavale. Check out the Mad Greek. Check out also the model Lori. That's also there on the chat. Check their channel out, guys. Subscribe. Give them support. Give them love. That's what I tell all my subscribers. All right, waiting for an injury that happened. Actually, it was one of the staff of the Carolina Panthers. So the man is down, and they do have the card. I hope everything's okay. Once again, I'm one of those not favored with injuries, even though it doesn't matter, staff, player, whatever it is. Apparently, he got hit. Probably one of the players when they went out of bounds. So hopefully everything's okay. Well, thank you so much, those that joined in. Don't forget to hit the like button as you come in the chat. Don't forget that, guys. Very important. So we're just waiting for the commercials, and then we'll start from there. By the way, if you watched that game last night, Florida State and Miami, good game, guys. Miami led 28-11. And then in the fourth quarter, Miami just could have had nothing going. And they scored 2 touchdowns, 2-point conversion, and made the game 28-22. But they recovered the onside kick for the victory. So go Canes on that one. The Canes had defeated all the 3 South Florida teams so far. Now the schedule is going to get tougher as they continue to play ranked teams. All right, 17-7 Miami. So we're back in action here. Here's the kickoff. 3:24 remaining in the second half. Can Miami at least get a touchdown here, guys? Here's a pickoff on the 10. He's at the 20. He's at the 25-yard line. Miss a block here. But Darren Waller he's having a great time with the Dolphins. I'm not going to lie to you. Great tight end, by the way. 2020 season, he had 107 catches. With the Giants in 2023, he retired. He was traded to the Giants, then retired 24. So far, 5 catches, 5 targets, 78 yards for Waller, and 1 TD. Good game for Waller, Darren Waller. All right, Tua from the shotgun. Here we go, 3:18. Man in motion, that's A-chain. 3 receiver, there's another guy going on motion, and here's Tua, and he throws, and A-chain. I don't know what's going on with A-chain catching the ball. Once again, he bubbled the ball again, but this time he did pick up about 4 yards. It's the second time he bubbles the ball going out of bounds, but they rule it a catch. So it'll be 2nd and 6. Here comes Waller, the tight end. Right, 2:51 remaining and counting. Total yards, Miami 148. Carolina 109. Passing yards 135, 262 for Bryce Young. All right, here's Tua from the shotgun. Man in motion, handoff to A-Chain, and he doesn't go nowhere, guys. Pick up probably 1 yard. So it's a 3rd down for the Dolphins. I mean, they are cutting the run against the Dolphins, man. So 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, 2:16 remaining and counting. I think they're going to wind down the clock to the 2-minute warning. I guess so. Here we go. 2-minute warning. 17-7 Miami. Miami has a 3rd and 5 when they come back to the field. Yeah, that game is good. 17-7. But now they're going to go to the 2-minute warning, and hopefully Miami could have a drive here and score. I say, listen, at least a field goal, a touchdown, going into the half, leading 24-7 or 20-7. At least. That's what I said. At least. All right. Yeah, Carlos said, "Go, go Dolphins, baby." Yeah. Oh, that is funny. All right, we're still in commercial break, and never heard what happened to the guy. They actually, I think it was either a coach or a staff member from the Carolina Panthers who got hurt in the field. They haven't said anything yet, so. And then before the break, I'll give you guys all the scores and what has happened around the league. 17-7 Dolphins. Here's a big 3rd and 5 for the defense of the Carolina, and a big 3rd and 5 for the offense for the Miami Dolphins. If they could pick up this first down, man. Here it is, 2-minute warning. Here comes the blitz. Tua looks. He's wide open, and he is sacked. He is sacked big time. Miami's going to have to punt the ball with 1:53 remaining. Yeah, the blitz was coming in. Tua took his time. Tua is sacked. Actually, he got tangled with Patrick Paul. You don't know where to run. He could have run, but kept the ball in. So second sack on Tua. That's 4th and 15. All right, Robinson with a sack. Here comes the punt. 1:54. Defense got to make a stop here too. They're punting all the way from their 5-yard line. Here comes pressure from the Carolina Panthers up the middle. Here's the punt. And it's going back to the 30. Got a great punt. He's at the 22-yard line. Great punt from the punter. Great punt. All right, Carolina will start from the 22. Great punt from the punter from Bailey. Excellent punt. So the Panthers will start from their own 22-yard line, all the way from the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. Can the defense pick up a turnover here for a touchdown? That's what I want to see, a turnover for a touchdown. I really want to see that, guys. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 1:47. Of course, they're going to go down to the 2-minute drill from the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. Bryce Young from the shotgun, one running back in the backfield. There's a handoff to the running back, and he cuts and he has a hole and he picks up, and he takes off running and he's still picking up and he runs. Oh my God. Pick about 20 yards, man. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line at midfield. What in the world, man? Dolphins can't tackle nobody. That run defense is really hurting. They got to do something, guys. That's a great run by number 5. All right, missed tackles, miss. Here we go. 1st and 10, 112 on the 50-yard line. Young at center, running back in the backfield. Here we go. They're going to run the ball again. Trust me, they're going to run the ball again. There's a play-action pass. There's another pass of misdirection, and good play with the Dolphin defense. Pick up about 3 yards. So there's 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 47-yard line. Try a trick, but did not work, guys. Did not work. Great play by the Dolphin defense. They stay at home on that one. All right, 2nd and 5, 58 seconds left. Man in motion. Bryce Young back to throw. He throws it and is incomplete. Pressure by the Dolphins, man. Pressure by the Dolphins. 3rd and 5. There's a flag down. There is a flag down. Late flag. On who? Against Carolina Panthers. All right, 2nd down, illegal formation. That's a good break for the Dolphins here. 54 seconds left. Can the defense get a turnover here? All right. 2 timeout remaining for Carolina. Man in motion. Young at center. Here's a play fake. Throws to the running back. Runs down the sideline. He's wide open. He has a 1st down and more. And he runs out of bounds with 47 seconds left. 1st and 10. Carolina Panthers. One thing for sure, they find out Miami running game because they're playing well against the Miami running game. Total yards in this quarter, 110 Carolina, 39 for the Dolphins. Okay, Bryce from the shotgun from the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to the running back. He has another hole, and he picks up about 8 yards. He's at the Miami 32-yard line. 2nd and 8 with 38 seconds, and I guess Carolina will call a timeout. Yeah, timeout, Carolina. That's their 2nd timeout. All right, 35 seconds left, 17-7, 2nd and 3. That was a 7-yard run. They're getting close to the field goal range. Young from the shotgun, no running backs, all receivers. Here comes the pressure of the Dolphins again up the middle, and he throws, and he gets a 1st down, and he escapes, and he picks up an extra couple yards. So the Miami 25-yard line, 28 seconds left and counting. Great stop by the Dolphins. But it's still a 1st down, by the way. Wow. That is the final timeout for the no more timeout for Carolina. I guess can Miami stop them here before halftime and get no points out of this? Here we go. 28 seconds. Young from the shotgun, one running back, three receivers to your left, one to your right. There is a flag. Another flag. It's going to be against the offense. Wow. Another illegal motion. No, false start. False start against the offense. A break for the Dolphins here. See, that's what hurt the Jets last week. And now it's hurting the Carolina Panthers. So back 5 yards. So now it'll be 1st and 15 with 28 seconds left. No timeout for the Carolina Panthers, guys. There is no timeout left. Young from the shotgun. All receivers. You got three to your left, two to your right. No running backs in the backfield. Young looking, back to throw. He's being pressured. He throws down the sideline, and the guy goes out of bounds, pick up about 10 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 with the 24 seconds left. See, I don't like when the Dolphins play that prevent defense. You play every down like it was a playoff game. 24 seconds left. No timeout remaining for Carolina. They're at the Miami 19-yard line. 2nd and 4. So they gave him 11 yards on that one. Young at the shotgun. 4 receivers. Now he's out of bounds. Probably short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd down with 21 seconds left. Young was calling timeout, and he had no timeout. That's crazy. Young was calling timeout. He had no timeout on the clock. And the guy hiked the ball. Get lucky if he didn't fumble that ball. That's hilarious. All right, 21 seconds. 17-7 Miami. 3rd and 3. I guess Miami called timeout. Yeah, I guess the Dolphins called timeout. What in the world was that? Starting the second half, Miami has to establish the running game. They have to find out the running game so they can open their pass. All right, timeout Dolphins. They're back in the field. 21 seconds left in the second quarter, going into the half. Sorry. 3rd and 3. Young a shotgun. He has 4 receivers, 2 to your left, 2 to your right. Actually, 3 receivers, 1 to your left, 1, 3 to your right. And there's a pass, and he is down at the 1st and goal at the Dolphins' 11-yard line. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, he spikes the ball. So I guess they're going for the field goal, or they're going for one more play. They're going to try one more play here. Here we go. 17-7 Dolphins. 1st and goal Carolina with 7 seconds left. I guess they're going to go for it. Right, here we go. From the Dolphins' 11-yard line. From the shotgun. 3 receivers to your left, 2 to your right. Young back to throw. And what happened now? Timeout Dolphins. They didn't like what they saw on the field. Second timeout for the Dolphins. I guess they're going to regroup. They're going to regroup on this one. All right, guys. Seven seconds left. 17-7 Dolphins. The Panthers right there at the goal line at the Miami 11-yard line. I say Miami. It's Miami. All right, 2nd and 10. Here we go. 3 receiver to your left, 2 to your right. Young in the shotgun. Watch out in the middle if he runs. That's all I'm saying. But if he does, he's going to eat that clock out. There's a flag down. Another false start for the Panthers. All right, some scoreboard. I had the Eagles beating the Broncos 10-3 in the second. Cowboys 17, Jets 3 in the second. Giants 14, Saints 13, also second quarter. Colts 20, Raiders 3, second quarter. Texans 24, Ravens 3 at the half. And we had the Browns losing to the Vikings today, 21-17. That is your NFL score before we hit the half here. Here we go, 2nd and 15. Now from the 17-yard line. Young from the shotgun, 3 receivers, 2. And there's a shot, and he throws the ball incomplete with 4 seconds left. I guess they missed that one. Misplay by the receiver. They're going for the field goal before we hit halftime. Here we go. 4 seconds left. Third and 15. 4 seconds left. Small field goal, and the kick is up and is good. So 17-10 going at the half, guys. I'll see you guys soon. This is going to get interesting coming up. So far, Darren Waller, 5 catches, 78 yards, and a touchdown pass. See you guys at the second half. I am back. Dolphins got all right. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Dolphins. Here we go. Running game all the way down, man. 1st and 10. Just to give you up. Here's the kickoff. The guy rushed for 53 yards. Tackle at the Miami 17. 53-yard run. Here we go. We can't stop the run, guys. It's 1st and goal, but now there's a flag against the Carolina Panthers. They're beating themselves with the flags. This is terrible, guys. So now 1st and goal in the 3rd quarter. Wow. Young from the shotgun. Dolphin defense just cannot stop the run, guys. 53 yards. Wow. That will rush up the middle, no yards, tackle the Miami 22, so it'll be 2nd down and 15 at the Miami 22-yard line. Wow, guys. Young step back, he's passing, he throws, it's incomplete. So it'll be 3rd down and 15 at the Miami 22-yard line. Wow. What is going on with the Miami Dolphins defense, man? You can't win with that defense. I'm sorry. Third and 15 for the Miami 22-yard line. Young back to step, and he has sacked. Sacked by Phillip. It'll be 4th and 24 from the Miami 31-yard line. So they're going to go for the field goal. Oh, my gosh, man. You're missing this, man. You're missing this. You are missing this. Dolphin defense is terrible, man. Terrible, terrible against the run. All right. Here comes the field goal, and it's good. It's 17-13. Ryan Fitzgerald hit a 49-yard field goal. Wow, man. $17-13. Now Miami get the ball back. Let's see what happens. All right. If you join me, I'm sorry. I just came a little bit late. Panther took the kickoff. Running back ran for 53 yards. Took it to the Miami 17, but a flag. Then 3 incompletions, and then 2 incompletions, then a sack. So 5 plays, 39 yards, and a field goal. The game is close, guys. The game is close. I'm going to say Miami got to make a statement. They got to score here. Miami has to score here. Get the ball and get the drive and start scoring here. You're not going to win the National Football League doing this. And, man, they need a defense. They were thinking about signing Wilkins. Oh, I'm going to tell you something. I guess they need Wilkins for real. Oh, man. $12:15 remaining third quarter. Miami up 17-13 over Carolina Panthers. Wow, guys. All right. Here's a kickoff. Dolphin touchback. Miami gets the ball. Nope. Malik Washington returns the kickoff 25 yards to the Miami 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Dolphins from the Miami 25-yard line. Let's see what they can do, guys. Miami up 17-13. Credit to the defense for the sack in the last play there. But they can't stop the running game. I can tell you, they cannot stop the running game. Thank you so much, those that join in. All right, here we go. Ollie Gordon rush up the middle, -4 yards. He is knocked at the backfield, loss of 4 yards. Now it's 2nd and 14 at the Miami 22-yard line. Wow. Miami cannot run the ball. They cannot run the ball, guys. 2nd and 13 at the Miami 22. That is not good, guys. Not good at all. So here we go. 2nd and 13 for the Miami 22. Tua pass to Jalen Waddle, 19 yards and a first down at the Carolina 41-yard line. At the Miami 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Miami. It's going to be Waddle, man. You got to give it a Waddle. If you're not running the ball, give it a Waddle. Give it to your receivers. Your running game is just not good today. 1st and 10 at the Miami 41-yard line. Waddle with a catch, 19 yards. 1st and 10, Miami. I mean, the running game is just not working for these guys, man. They're not blocking up front. That is crazy. You can feel the momentum changing here in the third quarter. I'll tell you. All right, Tua throws to Connor, his tight end, for 15 yards. Push out of bounds at the Miami 27-yard line, so 3rd and 8. I guess there was an offensive holding against Miami, so my gosh, late flag on that one. All right, 3rd and 8 to a scramble, 5 yards to the Carolina 32 yards, 4th down and 3 at the Miami 32-yard line. Here we go. We got to punt the ball. Don't know what happened to the offense. After Water first down, offensive holding, and now send it back. And now it's 4th and 3 at the Miami 32-yard line. We're going backwards, guys. Wow. No protection for Tua. 4th and 3. Here's the punt. Great punt by Bailey. 54 yards to the Carolina 14-yard line. Here we go. Dolphin up 17-13. Carolina got the ball back. This is not good at all, guys. Not good at all. Carolina will start 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Miami just can't stop the run, guys. That's it. They can't stop the run. Wow. There's a timeout when waiting to come back to the field. All right, here we go. (17-13) Miami. Carolina with the ball at their own 14-yard line. Miami defense just cannot stop the run. I haven't hit the stats yet, but my God, are they running against this defense? Weaver needs to come out with a game plan, guys. He needs to come out with a game plan here. 1st and 10 at the Carolina 14-yard line. Let me get you A-Chain. 7 carries, 13 yards, 1.9. Tua Tagovailoa, 1 carry, 5 yards. Ollie Gordon, 3 carries, -2 yards. Panther, double, 12 attempts, 126 yards, 10.5 carries. 10.5 yards a carry. 126 yards. Come on, man. All right, here's Young passing complete to Mitchell for 11 yards, push out of bounds at the Carolina 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers. Here we go, guys. Dolphin defense. 1st and 10 from the Carolina 25-yard line. Here's Dollar rush up the middle, and he picks up about a yard. Good stop on defense on that one. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the Carolina 6-yard line. I'm telling you, they're mixing it up. Running, throwing, running, throwing, running, throwing. They got the Dolphin defense confused right now. All right, 2nd and 9 from the Carolina 26-yard line. Dolphins need another sack. They need to put pressure on this team, man. No problem, buddy. 2nd and 9, 17-13 Miami. I tell you, Young is looking like a freaking superstar, man. I can't believe that. I really can't. Dolphin defense, I don't know, man. 126 yards rushing for that running back. 10.5 average. Last week, he had 83 yards for 2.9 average. That's crazy, dude. All right, incomplete pass for Bryce Young. He stepped back, intended for McLaughlin, so it'll be second down and 9. Wow, he almost caught that ball. There is a flag down. There is a flag. Oh my gosh. There is a flag down. Oh, he grabbed his shirt. That's against Miami. Wow, man. All right. It'll be 39 young pass. Renfro for 8 yards, tackle the Miami at the Carolina 34-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 1, 4th and 2 at the Carolina 33. Miami stopped. Don't know they're going to go for it. I doubt it. They're probably going to punt the ball. It'll be 4th and 2 for the Carolina Panthers. They gave Renfro 7 yards instead of 8 yards. So that's a good stop by Miami. 4th and 2 from the Carolina 33-yard line. Under 8:19 remaining. I hope they don't go for it. The way the defense is going, they probably will. All right, delay a game. So they try to get the Dolphins offside. Delay a game, 5 yards against the Carolina Panthers. They will punt the ball at the 28-yard line. The Eagles are leading the Broncos 17-3 in the third quarter. Wow, man. Great stop of the defense. Finally, the Dolphin defense made a stop. Not waiting for the punt. 7:45 remaining. 54-yard punt. The ball goes out of bounds at the Miami 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at the 22-yard line. All right. We need the offense to do something here. We need Tua to do something here, guys. The whole offense. Waller need to show up in this quarter here, in the third quarter. There was a timeout, so golly, Miami led 17-0, then 17-3, then 17-7, then 17-10. Then Carolina took it off in the second half, score a field goal, make it 17-13. But man, the running back has a 10.5 average per rush against this defense. Is that new for us? I don't think so. The way the Dolphins was going, man, I figured they scored 30 points, 35 points against this team. Come on, they allowed 40 points against the New England Patriots. It can't be that bad. But once again, these are the Miami Dolphins, right? All right. Waiting for Miami to get the ball back. 1st and 22. Start of the third quarter with 7:08 remaining. So time is going fast. Miami needs to establish a running game. If they don't run the ball, guys, they're not going to win this game. I'm going to say it right now. They got to run the ball. And so far, the defense of the Carolina Panthers, they show they can stop the run. Excuse me. And Tua has been pressured. Really pressured. Still on break. Waiting for the break to come back. Oh, man. Can the Dolphins establish the running game here, guys? They have to run the ball. So it's 1st and 10 at the Miami 24-yard line. So that's where they spot the ball. It's not 22, it's 24. So here we go. We'll do a pass to Malik Washington for 8 yards. It will be 2nd down and 2 at the Miami 32-yard line. So now we're dinking dunking, throwing short passes. So 2nd and 2 at the Miami 32-yard line. .639 and counting as the clock is running. A-Chain rush up the middle, 3 yards. 1st down Dolphins at the Miami 35-yard line. You see, that's all you can run. 2 yards, 3 yards. There's no hole. They're not opening holes for A-Chain. So 1st down, Miami at the 35-yard line with 6:05 and counting. Well, I don't know what's wrong with Ollie Gordon, but Ollie Gordon is getting hit in the backfield too. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the Miami 35-yard line. Is there a flag? Hold on. No, A-Chain rush up the middle. Pick up 2 yards. Now it's 2nd and 8 at the Miami 37. I'm telling you, they're not opening holes for A-Chain. 2 yards. 2nd and 8 at the Miami 37-yard line with 5:23 and counting. What happened to the tight end? Did Carolina figure the tight end? Tua step back, throws it, intended to Malik Washington, incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 8 at the Miami 37-yard line. And A-Chain just can't get a break, guys. 3rd and 8 for the Miami 37-yard line. I guarantee you Carolina's going to bring the blitz to Tua. 17-13 Miami with 4:47 and counting. I mean, I don't know what Tua is doing, to be honest with you. I have no idea. Tua back to throw, offensive holding against Miami. There is a flag. So, pass incomplete, 4th and 8. Miami going to have to punt the ball. I'm telling you, there's no offense on this team right now. It went dead, guys. It went just shut down completely. Don't know what happened to the Dolphins' offensive line. They're going to have to punt the ball back to Carolina Panthers with 4:25 remaining. And here's the punt. Great punt, 61 yards. Down at the 2-yard line of Carolina. Wow. Carolina will start at the 2-yard line, losing 17 or behind 17-13 in the 3rd quarter. Miami scored 17 points, and that is it. Haven't scored in the 3rd or in the 2nd, I think. Well, they did score in the 2nd. Let me rephrase that. They scored 3 in the 1st and 14 in the 2nd. They haven't scored no points in the 3rd. Carolina has scored 10 in the 2nd quarter, 3 here in the 3rd quarter. So Carolina start 1st and 10 from their own 2-yard line. Can the Dolphins get a stop? Can they do something, to be honest with you? A fumble, interception, something here. And stop this bleeding right now. Say right now, close game, guys. Close game. I mean, it's not that Miami's running away with it. They should have run away with it. At the beginning, they should have run away with this game, but they're not running away with the game. I don't know what happened to them. I have no idea what happened to them. Close game, by the way. Carolina's going to start from the own 2-yard line. I mean, the special team is doing pretty well. Oh, man. This is what happened, I believe, when you play too conservative, when you have to open up. I mean, here you are on the road. I mean, both teams are not, 1-3. Try to establish and get a winning streak here to get back on track. But Dolphin defense, man, need help against the run. I'm going to tell you right now, they already rushed for 125 yards. Just on one running back. A 10.5 average, guys. 10.5. Wow. So let's see what happens here, man. Carolina's in their deep at their own 2-yard line. Can the Dolphins get a sack, a safety? Can they get an interception? Can they get a turnover here, man? Great punt by Bailey again. He's having a good game, by the way. Bailey is. Eagles are beating the Broncos 17-3 in the third quarter. All right, so here goes double rush for the middle. Good stop. Pick up about 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 at the Carolina 4-yard line. Come on, defense. You got to put pressure here. Stop the run. 2nd and 8 at the Carolina 4-yard line. It was a handoff to the running back. 17-13 Miami. And listen, you have to give credit to Carolina. Their defense came to play. They really did. So 2nd and 8 at the Carolina 4-yard line. Young completes it to his receiver, 7 yards, tackle at the Miami 11-yard line. So it's 3rd and 1 at the Carolina 11-yard line. Can Miami make a stop here? 3rd and 1. Can the defense make a stop? It's going to be tough. They got to stop the run. I know they're going to run up the middle. First and 10, and Young passes complete to 8 yards for a first down at the Miami 19. First and 10 at the Carolina 19-yard line. 3:01 remaining in the third quarter. Now they mark the ball at the 20-yard line. First and 10. Here's Horn, rush up the middle for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 at the Carolina 25-yard line. This is what I want. Put that defense there. They're going to get tired. And listen, it's not going to be a victory for the Dolphins the way I see it. 2nd and 5 from the Carolina 25-yard line with 2:09 remaining and counting. God, who would have known it would have been 17-13 going into the fourth quarter? That's crazy, man. Dolphin defense need a turnover here. They need something here. 129 remaining, 128. Double rush up the middle, pick up about 3 yards. Now it's a 3rd down and 2 at the Carolina 28-yard line with 138 remaining. So Dolphin defense tightened up, but it's now 3rd and 2 at the Carolina 28-yard line. Can the Dolphins make a stop here, guys? They need to make a stop here. 3rd and 2 with 138 and counting. A crucial 3rd down for the Miami Dolphins. Third and 2 from the Carolina 28-yard line. Young step back, throws it, and oh man, he is sacked. Sacked at the back, 4th and 2. Good defense. Sacked by Jordan Brooks. Almost escaped, but he got a sack. Great defensive play for the Dolphins. Panthers about to punt the ball with 3 seconds, and gets they'll punt the ball going into the 4th quarter. Great sack for the Dolphins. Defense stop them there. So it's time for the offense to get the ball back. So 1st and 10 at the Miami 34-yard line. So Miami gets the ball back with 15 seconds left. Going to the 4th quarter. Entering the 4th quarter. Miami got to score a touchdown here to seal it. That's it, guys. They score a touchdown, they do seal it. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Great punt, by the way, 45 yards. A return of 27 yards, man. I tell you, this guy, man, Malik Washington is amazing when returning the ball. All right, so we go into the 4th quarter now. A-Chain lost 2 yards. Wow, guys. Minus 2 yards. 2nd and 12. This team cannot run the ball, guys. They cannot run the ball today. McDaniel better change the offense. Going to the 4th quarter now. 17-13 Dolphins. So Dolphins did not score in the 3rd quarter. All right. Great defense, man, for the Panthers. All right, we'll be back in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 12 for the Dolphins from their own 32-yard line. Oh, man, really upset with this team. Really upset with these Dolphins, man. Defense, they're tightening up, but Dolphins cannot even move the freaking ball. 2nd and 12 from the own 32-yard line. Tua need to get Waddle involved. I mean, where's Waddle now? Where's Waller now? I mean, move it around, guys. Move it around. Mix it. Mix the offense. McDaniel got to change the gameplay. That's for sure. 2nd and 12 from the Miami 32-yard line. Be sure if you join the chat, be sure as you come in, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. 2nd and 2, Miami's winning 17-13, starting the fourth quarter. H.N. was dropped for a loss in the backfield, so now it's 2nd and 12 for the Miami 32-yard line. We started at 34-yard line, so we're going backwards since the second half. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, here we go. Tua throw minus 2 yards. What in the world to Malik Washington? Another loss of 2 yards. 3rd and 14 at the Miami 30. I'm telling you. Whatever they're doing, time to change the play, McDaniels. Time to change the play, buddy. 3rd and 14 at the Miami 30-yard line. Dolphin defense holding. Miami offense struggling. 3rd and 14 for the Miami 30-yard line. Under 15 minutes. There we go. Here's Tua to Julian Hill, 7 yards at the Miami 37. 4th and 7. Miami will punt the ball. I mean, what are they doing? What are the Dolphins doing? Well, actually, what is McDaniel doing? Fourth and 7. Miami will punt the ball. Is there a flag? Hold on. I tell you, Tua is scrambling for his life on those plays. Both teams got their 3 timeouts. $13:51 in counting. So here comes Bailey back again. There's a flag, illegal formation against the Dolphins, accepted. Oh man, punt 44 yards at the Carolina 19-yard line. So Carolina get the ball. That's why the flag is. Carolina get the ball back at the 24-yard. 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Here we go, with 13:22 remaining. Wow, guys. Wow. Typical Dolphins, man. All right, some scores. Eagles 17, Broncos 3 in the third quarter. Cowboys 30, Jets 3 in the third quarter. Giants trailing 19-14 against the Saints. Colts 40, Raiders 3. Texans 41, Ravens 10. What happened to the Ravens? Vikings 21, Browns 17. Thursday night, 49ers 26, Rams 23. Wow. What's going on in the NFL today, man? When you got injuries, that's what happens. So 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers at the 24-yard line. I'm very upset with this team right now. I just cannot believe this team on the way it's playing right now. Defense is holding their self guys. They're keeping them in the game. Offense cannot do nothing. You up 17-0, and then you can't do nothing afterwards. Terrible, man. Terrible. So imagine, if you're going to play the Chargers like this, are you going to play a team like the Ravens like this, even though the Ravens are losing big time? This is the way I mean, come on, guys. This is terrible, guys. Terrible. I give credit to the defense because the defense has actually given the Dolphins back the ball, but the Dolphins cannot do nothing about it. All right, from the 25-yard line, Bryce Young step back to throw, incomplete pass, second down and 10 at the Carolina 25-yard line. I guess they give him an additional 1 yard. So second and 10 at the Carolina 25-yard line. I guess we need a defensive score here, man. We need a defensive interception here and score a touchdown, to be honest with you guys. 13-18 remaining and counting. Second and 10 from the Carolina 25-yard line. See, I believe whatever's working, don't stop doing it. Once you stop doing it, that's not going to help you guys. Dolphins showing blitz. I mean, the pressure was on, man. The Dolphins are putting pressure. It's just Tua and the offense, the McDaniel offense. So Bryce Young throws to Joe Horn for 4 yards. Tackle at the 29, 3rd and 6. Here's Young, step back to throw, incomplete pass. Fourth and 6. Defense did the job. There you go, right away. Three and out, right away. Defense doing the job. The offense got to score a touchdown, guys. The offense got to step up. Defense is doing their thing, man. So now here comes the punt from the Carolina Panthers. 4th and 6. That fast. Fourth and 6 from the 29-yard line, from their own 25-yard line. Defense is playing. Now the offense is not scoring. So here we go. He punts to 60 yards at the Miami 11-yard line. Malik returns the punt, 11 yards. So 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 at the Miami 25-yard line. Can we get a drive here, man? Can we get something going, McDaniels? Really, man? Time to change your game plan, Gotti. I mean, buddy, not Gutty. Oh, guys. I think Miami has minus something yards in the third quarter. Now we win the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. We got to manage the drive here. We got to manage the drive here. We got to do something here. And see, this is the worry I have. Can the Dolphins beat good teams? And that's going to prove it right there to you guys. Can you beat good teams? Okay, this is a bad team, guys. This is a team that Miami should beat convincingly. But I understand, both teams are 1-3. They both teams are hungry. They want a victory. But you were up 17-0, then 17-10, then 17-13, and right now you have not scored in the third, and you got to score here. If Miami score a touchdown here, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a victory for the Dolphins. I picked them to win 35-17. If they score 2 touchdowns, I'll be happy. One on defense and one on offense. But listen, I can say something. The defense tightened up. The offense has done nothing. All right, Waddle finally 16 yards, first down Miami. First and 10 at the Miami 41-yard line. There you go. Give it a Waddle. Open up the offense, guys. First and 10 from the Miami 41-yard line. If you can't run it, man, just throw it. That's it. You got tight ends. You got big tight ends. You got great receivers. I need Waddle to go score a touchdown here, man. Tua is 22 for 28, 196 yards, 2 sacks, 2 TDs, a passing rating of 119. There's a player down for the Panthers, I think. Wow. Right, Tua Tagovailoa to Julian Hill, 2 yards at the Miami 44-yard line. Wow. There we go. They're tightening up again. Second and 8, the Miami 44-yard line. Oh, boy. Tua pass to H.A. 1 yard. Wow, out of bounds. 3rd and 7 at the 45. I mean, you can't. This dick and dunk. Stop dink and dunking, man. Stop dink and dunking. All right, here we go. Timeout, Carolina Panthers. I wonder why, huh? Let me put back the 3 timeout for Miami. So, 3rd and 7, the Miami 45-yard line. Give me a second. All right, 3rd and 7. Tua back to throw, and it's incomplete. 4th and 7 for the 45-yard line. Here we go again. Time to punt the ball, bud. Time to punt the ball. Offense cannot do nothing, guys. Back for a punt again. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Wow, man. So 4th and 7 from the 45, and they're going to punt the ball. Wow. And Waddle was wide open, just to let you know. First and 10 at their own 15-yard line. So 10 minutes left in the full quarter, 17-13. You put 27 points against the Jets. You put 20 points against the New England Patriots. Now you can't put points here? Let me tell you, Bailey has been a savior for the Dolphins, the actual punter. All right, 10-12 remaining. Dolphin lead 17-13. I'm just connecting to my podcasters, so my sports podcasters. Wow, man. They need to do something. All I can say, I don't know how much this defense could hold, man. All right, Dolphins up 17-13, 10-12 left in the fourth quarter. Can the defense make another stop? Or force a turnover? Do something, man. I can't blame the defense. They're really holding up. Since the guy was rushing 53 yards in the second half, it took off to the Dolphins 17-yard line. The defense from there on has been playing lights out, really playing good defense. All right, first and 10 at the Carolina 20-yard line. I guess they gave him extra 5 yards. Oh, no. There's a flag on. Never mind. Flag on the Dolphins. Rush up the middle. Butler, illegal use of hand. Defense, 5 yards accepted. Wow. That is ridiculous, man. Second and 6 from the Carolina 25-yard line. A rush of 4 yards. Wow, man. Second and 6 from the Carolina 25-yard line. We need a defensive stop here, guys. Defensive stop. We need a sack here, a fumble. We need something here, guys. We need something here. Second and 6 with 8:50 remaining. Dolphins up 17-13. Donald rush up the middle, 40 for 45 yards. Tackle at the Miami 30-yard line. Took off for 45 yards. That guy has, my gosh. Let me give you his stats. That running back stats. Ready? It's amazing. 17 carries, 176 yards, a 10.4 average. Wow, he's at 2nd and 5 at the Miami 27-yard line. Another 5-yard rush. Dolphin defense cannot stop the run, guys. They cannot stop the run. Can't blame him. Bad tackling, too. 2nd and 5 at the Miami 27-yard line. Wow. If I was Carolina, just hand off the ball to the guy. That's it. Wow. 17-13. 2nd and 5, the Miami 27-yard line. $7.49 and counting. There's a timeout for the Carolina Panthers, by the way. Is it? No. 7:58. 1st and 10. Young penalty on Sharp Robinson. Oh my gosh. Flag on Robinson. That's a bad call. 1st and 10 at Miami 13-yard line. So 1st and goal for Carolina. That was a bad play right there. Bad call. Nothing you could do. You're going down. Nothing you could do, man. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. First and goal at the Miami 8-yard line. Another flag against the Dolphins. Defensive holding. My gosh. Now the defense turning apart. Flags after flags after flag. First and goal at the Miami 8-yard line. 7:43 remaining. Now 2nd and goal at the Miami 5-yard line. This team is not looking good right now, guys. Not looking good right now for the Miami Dolphins. Wow. (17-13), 2nd and goal at the Miami 5-yard line. That is ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous. 7:30 and counting. Young scramble 4 yards. He at the Miami 1-yard line. So 3rd and goal at the Miami 1-yard line. That's easy. Give it to the running back. He'll score. No questions asked. Just give it to the running back. That is hilarious, guys. That is hilarious. 17-13, 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Just give it to the running back. That's it. He's going to score anyhow. They'll be running up the middle. Man, Young was open in the middle to score a touchdown, but Miami stopped him. Wow. 6:47 remaining, 17-13. 3rd and goal for the Carolina Panthers. Wow, that was close. Right, the play's on the review for a touchdown. They haven't called it a touchdown yet. The play's on the review. Wow. Up the middle. Yeah, they're going to give him a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Well, no, not really. That should not be a touchdown. But if they do give it to him, well, they do give him the touchdown. Touchdown, Carolina. I'm waiting for the extra point. Dolphin trail. 19-17. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point is good. 2017. All right, Tua. It's your time to do it. It's ridiculous, guys. This is ridiculous. Wow. Dolphin trail 20-17. It is quiet and silent here. Waiting for the kickoff. I mean, you led 17-0, then 17-10, 17-13, and now you're down 20-17 in the fourth quarter. You said a game of inches, right? Game of inches. I can tell you right now, they cannot stop the run. I'm sorry. They cannot stop the run. And we cannot run the ball either. Terrell Dobson of the Dolphins is ruled out. Linebacker will not return with a head injury. So far, that's the only injury reported for the Miami Dolphins in the game. All right, let's see what Tua has. This is Wilder time, Tua time, and Waddle time. Philadelphia lead Denver 17-10 in the fourth quarter. Oh, let me give you some scores here. Dolphins trailing 20-17 with 6:10 remaining. Broncos losing 17-10. Cowboys 30, Jets 14. Giants 14, Saints 26. Raiders losing 40-6 to the Colts. Texans 44, Ravens 10. Vikings beat the Browns 21-17. All right, let's see what the Dolphins could do now. All right. Great return from Malik Washington. As always, good kickoff return to the Miami 43-yard line. Tua throws 7 yards for, who was it? A-Chain. So it's 2nd and 3 at the Miami 50-yard line with 5:49 remaining. And the time is running. 2nd and 3 at the Miami 50-yard line. I guess they're going to do the 2-minute drill here. Trailing. 5:49, 2nd and 3. All right, two up. Pass complete to A-Chain for 3 yards. Tackle at the Carolina 47-yard line. First and 10 at the Carolina 47-yard line. If you see Dick and Dunk, that's what he's doing, throwing little small passes. And listen, he's throwing the ball in coverage, which I'm worried about that. 5:33 remaining, first and 10 at the Carolina 46-yard line. Pass to Tua, catch to Waddle, touchdown! Touchdown, Miami! 46-yard touchdown pass, Tua to Waddle. Touchdown! Touchdown, Dolphins! Touchdown! Touchdown! 46-yard pass, Tua to Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now waiting for the extra point. My God. About time. Here's the extra point. The kick is up and is good. 24-20 with 4:42 remaining. About time to score a freaking touchdown here. Tua Tagovailoa. Great pass, guys. Great pass. Great touchdown pass by Tua. 46 yards to Waddle. All right, so my numbers are up now. There we go. I have a touchdown with Waddle. I got a touchdown with, all I need is a touchdown with A-Chain. That's all I need now. Finally, Tua Tagovailoa throws a freaking bomb. Finally, man. Now we're back in the game, guys. Now we're back. Now we need a defense to stop and get the ball back and win this game. Wow. Touchdown, Dolphins. Let's go. Let's go, Miami. Let's go. All right, let me give you some stats here now for Tua. Tua, 27 of 34, 256 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 sacks, a rating of 127. Receiving, Waddle, 7 targets, 6 catches, 110 yards, 1 touchdown. Waller, 5 catches, 78 yards, 1 touchdown. I need A-Chain to get in the end zone, man. (24-20). Here's the kickoff, and it's in the end zone, and Carolina will start at the 20-yard line. Here we go. Defense need to come up with a stop here. Let's go, baby. All right, now we got to stop here, man. We have to have a stop on defense. We got to have a stop on defense. I can't guarantee that because their defense, I mean, they did their job, but Tua coming back. So good tackle for the Dolphins. Good tackle at the 20-yard line. That's where the Carolina's going to start. Oh, man, a flag on now. Here we go. A flag on Micah Fitzpatrick. Illegal formation, 5 yards, accepted. First and 10 at the Carolina 25-yard line. There's a flag in the kickoff. Holy crap, man. These Zebras are doing their job today again. Miami up 24-20 with 4:36 remaining. McDaniel's actually pissed off right there on the sideline. I can't blame him. First time I see McDaniel pissed off at the official. Broncos took the lead over the Eagles 18-17. Wow, that's a good game. That's a good game too. Come on, get a sack fumble here, man. Sack fumble, interception. Now it's up to Weaver defense to make a stop here. 24-20 with 4:36 remaining. Here we go. I guess they're going to re-kick again. I guess so. Right, there it is. He's at the 20. He's at the... Another flag. Another flag. 1st and 10 at the Carolina 17. There is a flag. Defensive holding 10 yards. All right. Carolina's going back. They're re-kick. This game is strange. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This game is strange. All right. Carolina starts at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 with 4:31 remaining in the game. We need a defensive stop. We need a turnover, interception here. We need our 1st and 10. So here we go. Man, handoff to the running back, 17 yards pickup. Defensive holding, 5 yards accepted. My God. 1st and 10 at the Carolina 38-yard line. Here we go again. We cannot stop the run. My gosh, man. I mean, he is tearing us apart, dude. Almost 200 yards rushing. 1st and 10 for Carolina. Now he is hurt. Their running back is hurt. He is limping out the field. He is hurting. Took a good hit. 1st and 10 at the Miami 38-yard line. At the Miami 38-yard line. Young pass incomplete, 24 yards. Tackle at the Miami 38. Here we go. Another pass from Young. 1st and 10 at the Miami 38-yard line. 4:04 remaining. Here's a rush up the middle for 5 yards. 2nd and 5, the Miami 33-yard line. Golly. Seconds before he got to... Oh, man. Dolphin will give you a headache, man. Here we go again. Second and 5, the Miami 33-yard line. (24-20). The score. Miami. .336 remaining and counting. 21 rushes, 199 yards for the running back, 9.5 average. Young step back to throw, intended for McMillan, incomplete. 3rd and 5 at the Miami 33-yard line. They put pressure. They sure did. Young step back, pass incomplete, intended to Renfro. 4th and 5 at the Miami 33-yard line. Will they go for the field goal or will they go for it on 4th and 5? Yeah, that ball was out of bounds. All right, 4th and 5. Young complete to Horn for 18 yards. 1st and 10 at the Miami 15-yard line. Wow. Wide open, guys. They went for 4th and 5. He was wide open. Young with the pressure. First and 10 from the Miami 16-yard line. 3:31 remaining. Dolphin defense looks tired. Very tired. 24-20 Miami. First and goal at the Miami 3-yard line. He rushed 13 yards. First and goal with 2:39 remaining. First and goal for Carolina Panthers at the 3-yard line. Probably take it down a 2-minute warning. First and goal from the Miami 4-yard line. Touchdown Panthers. Young throws to Mike Evans for 4-yard TD pass. Touchdown. Waiting for the extra point. Touchdown Carolina. 26-24, waiting for the extra point. And the point is good. 2:03 remaining. 27-24, Carolina Panthers. All right. 2:03 remaining. Can Tua take this team and drive for another touchdown? Let's wait and see. All right. Miami gets the ball back with 2:03 remaining or 1:59 remaining. 2-minute warning. So with 3 timeouts, let's see what Miami could do here. Wow, guys, I can't believe this. Dolphin trail 27-24, waiting for the kickoff. Imagine if Malik gets a kickoff return for a touchdown. That'd be crazy. All right, ready for the kickoff. Under 2 minutes left in the game. Dolphins are trailing 27-24. And the kickoff, and we start from the 22-yard line. First and 10 from the Miami 22-yard line. Can Tua take the drive and score the winning touchdown? Let's see. Here we go, guys. First and 10 from the Miami 22-yard line. Tua step back to Waddle, incomplete. Second and 10. Second and 10 for the Dolphins. Tua throw back, incomplete. Third and 10 for the Miami 22-yard line. They scored 17 points in the second half. We scored 17. They scored 10. We only scored 7. Third and 10 from the Miami 22-yard line. This is not good for the Dolphins. Wow. Third and 10. Tua sack. Fourth and 17, the Miami 15-yard line. This is it, guys. That's it. Wow. Waddle was open. What's the rush, Tua? What is the rush at? God, he was wide open. That's it, guys. No, not yet, but they're about to end now. That's it. Miami just punted the ball. 103 remaining. Miami losing 27-24. Yeah, defense couldn't stop anything. That is it. First and 10. Miami still have the 3 timeouts, but 104, 103. They're going to run it down the throat. That's what they're going to do. I mean, he was wide open. Waddle was wide open. He overthrew Waddle. 58-yard punt, fair catch at the 27-yard line. That's it for Miami. All right, second and 7, a run for 3 yards, timeout Dolphins. Second and 7 from the 30-yard line. Dolphin trading 27-24. Timeout Dolphins. Wow. Another handoff up the middle. Pick up 2 yards. 3rd and 5. 30U. Timeout, Miami. So 3rd and 5, the Carolina 32-yard line. One more first down. The game is over. Third and 5 with 54 seconds left. All right, here's the game. This will be the game. Third and 5 from the Carolina 32-yard line. 55 seconds. Second timeout for the Dolphins. 3rd and 5. If they get the first down, it is over with. Saints beat the Giants 26-14. That's a final. Wow. That's it. 1st and 10. Penalty on Miami. Defensive pass interference. Game over, guys. Pass interference. That's it. Miami lost 27-24 on the pass interference. 2nd 11 from the 41-yard line. That is it. Dolphins lose 27-24. Tough loss for the Dolphins. 1-4, and now back to the drawing board. You can say that. That is your final right there. Carolina 27, Miami 24. That's the ball game. It is over. All right, fans, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you guys joining in. Things happen. That's the part of the game, man. That's it. You move on. And for better things, and that's all you could do. 1-4. 7% chance to win the playoff if you go 1-4. So now the Panthers are 2-3. So congratulations to them. Miami defense. Listen, I can't blame as much as the offense too. So, but anyhow, thank you so much. Finally, the game is over. Like I said, anything can happen in a football game. But that is your final score. Panthers 27, Miami 24. I'll be back later on with a recap. Thank you so much. You guys have a blessed day.